Today, the minister's media review of the 2022 budget is worse. The media review document that he just presented is nothing but empty. Nothing but empty. We have a country that is in crisis economically. Everything in this country is not working. Yet the minister responsible for finance appeared before us and said nothing. He failed to address the very concerns of the ordinary Ghanaian. Today, he comes here once again only to tell us that he has missed all the targets he set in the 2022 budget. Every one of them, he could not achieve it. Everyone, he has missed them. Only for him to propose target that he's going to miss again in the year 2022 by the end of the year. For example, the Bank of Ghana reported to us that in the first half of the year 2022, June, the fiscal deficit is approximately 6%. Only for the Minister of Finance, who has already done first half of the year fiscal deficit almost 6%, to tell us that by the end of the year, the fiscal deficit will be 6% again. How possible? How possible? At the time that you have revised your revenue down by 3.7 billion Ghana cedis, you have only cut expenditure by 1.8 billion Ghana cedis. So in total, the net effect is that you are increasing your fiscal deficit by 2 billion. Yet he's telling us that the fiscal deficit is coming down. How can this be possible? Again, our minister responsible for finance informed all of us that the GDP growth for the year 2022 has been revised from 5.8% to 3.7%. I beg to say, even the 3.7%, he cannot achieve it. Fitch has just informed us that the GDP growth for the year 2022 will be 2.5%, the worst ever in the history of Ghana. Colleagues, things fall apart. Things fall apart. Unfortunately, we do not have the competent hands to take Ghana out of this mess.
That's true. The minister tells you that his GDP is not performing, and that the GDP performance is projected to grow at 3.7% from 5.8%. What it means is that we are not doing well. Is that not the case? The minister says that his revenue would decline from 100 billion to 96 billion. Is that not what he said? The minister says that he is providing COLA of 15% on his wage bill, which gives you 4.6 billion. The minister says that his interest payment has gone up from 37 billion to 41 billion. That is an additional almost 3.8 billion. When you put these numbers together, the drop in revenue, which is a shortfall to be filled, the increase in interest payment of about 3.8 billion, the increase in COLA of about 4.6 billion, the minister is adding exactly 12 billion to his expenditure. And yet he tells you that he will still stay within the appropriation. Now you notice that the appropriation, he says it moves from 137 billion to 135 billion. Let's grant that that 2 billion is the 30% he's cutting in expenditure. You will notice that he would have now increased the deficit from the 38 billion he's quoting to about 49 billion if you add the figures that are quoted earlier of about 12 billion, which is about 50 billion. So if you add the 12 billion to his 38, you are getting about 50 billion. Subtract his 2% he's cutting from expenditure, and you are getting a deficit of about 48, 49 billion. So clearly the man was coming to ask for more money. So you notice that the original order paper came by a motion, and that motion was that he was going to request for a supplementary estimate. When he didn't like the mood of the House, he went and brought an addendum to say that he's not coming by a statement because he doesn't need money. But the numbers I'm giving you shows that he is spending close to 12 billion in excess of what we approved earlier. So the original intention is what it is, that the minister is going to spend more than appropriation.